Okay, where is my Winnie? Where do you go? Here you go. Okay, so let's look at review the plan, right? So this is daily view. So yesterday, this the demand zone I gave. Actually, yesterday demand zone I gave is 51.65 to 51.45 and actually broke through. But then when I see the reversal, I called out the call. When they use the 0DT SPY call flow, confirm that. Um, Frankly speaking, no one knows how high it's gonna go. We call it, that's why we took some profit and then whatever left, free one, you let it run into today. So even go to zero, your call should be good, right? So the QQQ call went from $3.30 to almost $20 today. Actually, maybe to is more than now is already expired. 17, the high was 17. So anyway, so that's well 500% almost, right? So if you have 10K in, you almost have 50K out. And I also did some SPX call. Of course, I did leap one, but leap one, you also get at least 30% gain. I acted a little bit too early. I still have a 30%. If I held the whole thing to here, I would have almost doubled my leap call too. So, anyways, that and so some of the options we did micro strategy, so Bitcoin. Let's look at it back here. So here is the bottom I called, right? And then here is the target I'm seeing. So when we hit here, we have been loading MSTX, right? So MSTX at the time is only like $17. Today is 34. And MSTU, we've been loading MSTU. So you could also done leap calls on MSTR because I said the upside target is going to be almost $600, right? So you could have done leap calls on those. I did have a couple, not a big position like SPX, but you could like from 230 go to 590 1 year out. By now you would have been up really nice too, profit. I'm just showing you example how you could do some, the large swing trade. If you don't have large capital and you don't want to do shares, you could do call. Of course, shares are the safest, right? So yesterday we did a micro strategy call. This morning actually, uh, we did one run here from here to here. And then yesterday I said it's gonna be wave one, wave two up. But then this up much higher than I expected actually. I was thinking more like, yeah, I was aiming 344, but it's more for next week. But we hit it here today. So that's one of the calls I called during the morning Discord voice. And also, I said Apple is strong. At the time, I said 30 minutes ready to go here, right? 30 minutes ready to go. And Netflix was strong, but I didn't do Netflix. But if you did Apple, it was a really good call too. We have some Lotto. I don't know whether you guys did it. 520 Lotto calls, only $1.20. And also Apple 202.5 this Friday. It was pretty cheap, but if this gain holds, at the time we did it was here. So up about $7, $8 weekly the call should be up pretty nice too. Anyways, so Tesla earning our heads when it's going to zero, but I did sell a Cascure put, which gave me $29. So my heads only cost me 500, 600-ish between the SPY. SPY, I think what $1.23, right? Five contracts. So I still have some left over. That's the whole purpose. So that Cascure put. So anyway, it's up 5%, even though the earning was really bad. I read through the whole earning report. Um, the auto delivery down 19%, revenue down 30%. Of course, we are comparing to Q4. Q4 year end is always better delivery, right? So maybe not so fair, but it's still pretty bad. Overall, the whole auto portion. But the good part is that the margin's good. They didn't give the not margin, the cash flow is good. They have a lot of extra cash. I think the margin was only 2%. So overall, it's really bad, but a lot is priced in, so it didn't go down, actually went up. It's good because I do have a lot of TSLL shares, and going up actually helped me with my share, right? So it only cost me $600 to hedge, but my shares actually went up much more. Okay, so I want to show you guys from larger picture SPY and then come back to ES again for the level tomorrow. So this three different time frames you see, this is weekly. Weekly, you see MACD dropping momentum is slowing down, right? Almost MACD crossover. We need it a little bit closer, tail up more. And then daily is bullish engulfing. I mean, not bullish engulfing. It's like not dark clouds. What's called green clouds? I made it up. But anyway, so we fill the gap and we are here. Actually, 536, we are already here. And on daily, weekly, you see higher lows, right? You have low, higher low. Ideally, we want to see taking this 548 out, right? So we have a low, high, higher, high. So I can see we could at least go to 550. Like April 2nd, this the Liberation Day, the gap. We need to at least fill that gap in order to, I guess, change the trend, right? So I guess in the near future, I saw a news saying Trump is gonna meet Xi Jinping in May. The source is like Reuters, but I didn't see. I went on the website. I didn't see this particular news. I just want to confirm. But I think the worst part may be behind us, and the reason why I'm saying that because why do you think we were up so much? There's nothing fundamentally changed. Just Bassett said, "Hey, Besant, we are willing to negotiate with China. We are going to have a deal." And then Trump said, "Oh, I'm not going to fire Jay Paul even if he doesn't cut rate." So the market immediately popped 100 point on blink. And then Trump said, "Well, China is not going to be 145% tariff, but it's not going to be zero. So I'm going to willing negotiate." And then all this information and the market just went and went, right? After market, Trump tweet all this. So by the time I saw like what is happening with SPY QQQ, I thought at first it was Tesla earning made up so much, but it wasn't. It was the Trump message. But fundamentally, there's nothing changed. There's no any single deal yet. We still desperately need, ideally, would be Japan or EU as a template. Like have a example, set example, said, okay, here is the formula, and other countries may be willing to follow. So that would be ideal, but we don't have it yet. And so the event would be May, beginning May FOMC meeting. J. Paul last talk, it was very hawkish. He basically, I would be mad if I were Trump too. Basically, he didn't have the full impact on the tariff. He didn't consider the negotiation. It will make the tariff rate much lower, right? So he basically saying the tariff make the inflation much higher. Um, and so bad for the economy, the whole thing. And then market just dropped sharp that day, right? So I'm hoping he doesn't repeat the same because Trump clearly showed a little bit, holding back, say, hey, I'm just kidding. Not gonna fire you, even if you don't can't read. So hopefully J. Paul is not gonna be sounding very hawkish that day. So yield hasn't really changed, but TMF and TLT has been running. And I drew this zone. I didn't take it. And this morning, I was like, should I take it, not take it? And then I hesitated and it went up big. Gold. So gold, I don't have a position right now. So on hourly time frame is wave 5 up. And but I think it's too far from the I would love for this to drop to this level to go long. So I'm no longer interested in gold at this point. I did do future on gold here. This is my entry. It's up 60, actually 70 points. 70 points, that's $7,000 per contract. That's pretty good, right? Anyways, so back to tomorrow. If we have pullback, we have some econ news. I think it's manufacturer and Japanese manufacturer pretty good actually. We have last month PMI. Um, I can't imagine it's too good. And new home sales. And also have Fed's Bates book. That's going to be interesting to read, but I don't think those are going to impact market too much. If Trump and Biden continue to say good things, I think the market may actually go higher. So I would like to see, let's the first target will be somewhere near 5,500. For this, the April 2nd, no, April 2nd is like 4,600 here, here. So ideally, we want to see above at least 5,620. In reality, it would be the best to go back to 5,770, like near 5,800 area, in order for the bulls to have more confirmation in the bullishness. But are we gonna get that? Yeah, if they say, hey, we have a deal tomorrow, like with Japan, with EU on the table, signed, the market will pop. I think next day it could hit the here. That's the initial like 1, 2 daily, right? Initial down. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, somewhere here. I would expect at least. So if ES hits somewhere near 5,700, 58, I'm gonna take some profit on long positions. I still have some SPS leap calls. So the leap calls that loaded from the bottom, like 4,800, only cost like 4,300 bucks. It's whatever left right now is free. So if you have 5 contracts, and let's don't forget, because SPY or SPX on the monthly time frame, we are going back to wave 5 up, right? So wave 5 up is going to be 64. So your call could be 10, 20 times. And if you have 25,000 in there, it could become 250 or 500,000. So leave some the bullets call in place. And I have some of the $6,000 call too. So I'm hoping if the news is really true, Trump and Xi is gonna meet in May. My gosh, I don't know. I feel like we could go back up to 6,000 in June, but I feel like that's a dream. So one day at a time. Okay. Sorry, I have to cut this back. Oh my gosh. Hold on. So all the mega tickers, even though Tesla earning was so bad, they may apply to all the other mega ticker too. Because dropping so much already, so the earning might not matter. So it really just dollar cost average in load up. Whose birthday in June? Okay, so I'm so sorry. All right, I think I might have to cut this short. I will share in the planning channel, and if you have any questions, ask me. All right, guys. Bye.